Had a great conversation this morning with a friend of mine. He mentioned something. We were talking about the different context, the different formats of networking, and it has a lot to do with size and also the intent of the context or the event. But one that he mentioned was the brain trust type of or mastermind type of group, where it's just enough people that 2 pizzas would feed, as Steve Jobs prefers meetings to be only the size that needs 2 pizzas to feed those folks. You got that size of group. You really want to curate your people who can evangelize your business, who are doing good business and are building credibility and trust, and also know and like your business enough to evangelize it. So in that kind of smaller group, say 10 people, that's key. So that's one context. The next one up is your, a little bit bigger, call it, 15 to 40 or so. And that's usually your local, groups, your local different towns, kind of BNI type. And the chances that everybody knows each other's elevator pitch are actually pretty low. But you got that size group, and maybe some 50 to 60% of the people there know most of the people in that room or know each other, and then you've got some newcomers, right? That don't know anybody there, and nobody knows them. And then you've got your, let's say, 40 and up, right? 40, 60, 100, 200 and up. And that's the your networking at conferences, bigger, organizational meetings and that type of thing. And that's where IceBrekr brings its most significant impact. But all those other contexts bring impact too. And I want to talk about each of those real quickly. So on the small side, your brain trust, everybody's elevator pitches in there, they're about them, their key links, and those type of things. So you keep up to date on the latest messaging and elevator pitch and so forth of your mastermind members, and make sure that you're connecting on all the socials and links and data and so forth that are there. The next one up with your kind of your local groups, a little bit larger groups. Again, most people aren't going to remember everybody's elevator pitch, but it's right there. If you have IceBrekr on, if people have that in the room, they can see everybody's about me, about my company. What am I looking for? What can I do for you? Their demo links, their website, their socials, their resume, whatever it might be. Super valuable for everybody in that room to have quick access to all of that. Not just the people who are newcomers, who don't know anybody in there, and might want to filter on their key connections and know instantly who in that group is the person they need to spend their time with. But and also to be able to allow everybody else to see what value they bring. But it's valuable for everybody else in that room as well, for the same reasons. And then the next group up is your the larger context, where you might know 20% or less of the people who are there. And that's where you can walk into that environment with your keyword filter in there and pick up and know who in that room is that 2 to 5% that you want to make sure that you connect with before they leave, and before you run out of energy entering and exiting really pleasant conversations with wonderful people who you're not going to be able to do business with, and you don't connect with them on personal level either, and hobbies or whatever. So that 2 to 5% of those people, who are they in that room? And so obviously that's a significant impact that IceBrekr brings there. But the other thing would be the QR code in all those contexts. The reason why people sell, or the reason why some companies are selling QR codes for $70 and so forth, is because it's valuable to be able to instantly share your information in a way that goes right into their contact database or right into their CRM. And with IceBrekr, you can customize that so that if I'm talking to you and I want to share my resume, I can flip the switch on that so that when I share my QR code, that shows up too. Or I can not share that if I don't want to, depending on who I'm talking to. Not something you can do with the business card, and currently not something I'm aware that other QR code generators are doing right now. It's the IceBrekr one is just purpose built that way, because I have been aware of the need for something that is customizable depending on who I'm talking to. It's not one size fits all, because not everybody's the same, and not everybody will partner with you in the same way, or can do business with you in the same way, or cares about your information and types of information in the same way that other people do. So anyway, quick ideas. I'm picking up my kiddos here, my girls, for a daddy-daughter date. Just wanted to kind of let you in on those, hopefully some tips there